Let's meet the visiting team, Minnesota Timberwolves. At small forward, Jaden McDaniels. Now introducing the starter. For your Oklahoma City Thunder.
Focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the one. Williams a screen on Conley. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. And a miss there on the triple. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. Now here's McDaniels. Down low. Towns against Williams. Out to Edwards. From deep. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocked away. It's stolen by Gobert. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
First team foul.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
Now here's Conley. Dishes it to Gobert. From outside the arc. And another three for Minnesota.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Stolen by Michael Conley. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Back to McDaniels. Outside Conley. The kick out to Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Gobert. The shot missing. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Oklahoma City gets it back. Right side, Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Williams with a clean look. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mark Daignault. David, what did you say?
Well, Kevin, look, he thinks their long-range shooting can make all the difference, not taking anything away from the defense they're going up against. But he did say he'd be surprised if his guys didn't shoot a high percentage from outside. Pretty confident coach, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 1. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Dort passes to Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
And finished off by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Now here's Giddey. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Conley surveying the D. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Giddey.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the pass to Holmgren. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And there's Edwards on the assist by Towns. Edwards got 5.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
The kick out to Williams. Buries it from 3-point range. Williams has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Oklahoma City. Conley the pass to Edwards. Back to Conley. Here's McDaniels. At the end of 1, a close contested game so far. Timberwolves lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder, you did.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Now, here's McDaniels. 5 on the clock, and the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On defense, the Thunder. Pass to Towns. Screen by McDaniel. For the 3, Karl Anthony Towns, and that's good.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey kicks to Williams. And the Thunder, another 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
The Thunder with the lead. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Giddey. Mark of guys playing today, who would you put your money on to be a successful NBA coach?
You know, Kevin, the smart money is on point guard, but I think any player that's been a student of the game could be a successful coach, but point guards most likely is my answer. Chris Paul, maybe even a guy like Jalen Brunson in the future.
Towns kicks to McDaniels. Out to Conley. And stolen by Giddey. Outside, Dort. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. And he's good on the three ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 4 now for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Edwards drives in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by McDaniels, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Williams passes to Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
A confident shooter from deep. When you give Gilgeous-Alexander space to pull the trigger, he's not going to hesitate.
Out to Edwards. And the whistle blows is going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
It's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year. And for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field.
Holmgren can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 7. Conley with it. Edwards passes to Conley. Timberwolves passing it around. Over to the wing. Minnesota again turning it over. So what would you say is next for Dort in his development?
You know, Kevin, I'd like to see him get to the line more often. He has room to grow as a playmaker. Of course, locking down the consistency from range. But he has the work ethic to make all of that happen.
Now here's Giddey. And the layup's good off the glass. And now a 9-point Thunder lead.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And here's Conley outside. Can they get it? And Towns finishes inside. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, good effort that time from Towns on the offensive board, ensuring that his team is able to end that possession with points.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Towns for 3. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Here's man.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Driving in. Passes it to Joe. Off with the layup.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Oklahoma City leading by 7.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on.
They've got Wiggins, and it's Robinson Earl in at the 4. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Drops in the tray.
gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's the screen. Here's Alexander Walker. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And there it is for him.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. Joe Good. Joe's got the lead up to 14 now for the Thunder.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy play.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
Let's hear it for your OC crew.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Anderson, wide open, connects from three-point range. Anderson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Here's Mann. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Here's Noel, covered by Wiggins. Here's Reed. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Here's Joe. On the wing, Wiggins. Pass to Joe. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Noel. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Just 3 to shoot. No good on the 3. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Wiggins dishes to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And the Thunder lead by 15.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
A nice shot by Anderson.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Thunder have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. The kick out to Williams. Not 3 off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 13.
2 minutes.
Anderson outside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Prince wide open. No good with the triple.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. He takes it in. 6 on the shot clock. Joe, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
The pass to Robinson Earl. The kick out to Williams. Cans it from downtown. Williams has got 5 points so far.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Anderson up top. 5 points in the game.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Mann. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Robinson Earl, the pass to Wiggins. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves.
Substitution on the court.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Timberwolves ball.
30 seconds left in the third. Outside Conley. Stolen. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Joe can't get it to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
McDaniels dishes to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Sinks the three-pointer.
Anthony Edwards.
He's got 8.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but sure looked good there.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set his teammate. And how about this setup this one?
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it's really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Minnesota. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. Giddey finds Dort. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the inside. It's stolen by Dort. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he jams it with authority.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range.
Strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
Now here's Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Here's Conley. Banked in off the glass.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley, so slick in how he creates for himself.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Giddey finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Towns. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Dort wide open. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dort.
Timberwolves ball.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Conley with it. Williams picks him up. Out to Edwards. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. Pass to Towns. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Conley with the 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander.
You have yourself a night, Shay. We know he can dish it, but when he needs to, SGA can just take over offensively.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
A minute 50 left to play here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Giddy kicks to Holmgren. Dort, left side. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. McDaniels with the ball. Dort covering. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Inside. And finished off by Gobert.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome.
No, that was outstanding, guys.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Thunder.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot heat.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Stolen by McDaniels.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Defensive foul. Jaden McDaniels.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
Here's McDaniels. Offensive rebound. Outside, Towns. And another shot. Gobert, no good. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seems
transformed his conditioning. He said, when I first started...
It helps, for sure. Thanks, Alec. Tip-off goes to Denver. And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Gordon and Gordon with the big finish.
How effortless is a dunk for Aaron Gordon? He's ready for takeoff, gentlemen.
And Aaron Gordon, Grant, growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
Yeah, Aaron, using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. Now, we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business.
And it's the Nuggets ball. Gordon with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray passes to Jokic. They get it back. Here's Caldwell Pope. Gordon with a screen on Dort. Here's Caldwell Pope. No good on the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Porter against Williams. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Now here's Porter. Tight defense on him. To the paint. The ball's knocked loose. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Knocks down the long J.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions? This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Let's go with a 3. Jokic grabs the board.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Murray passes to Jokic. 3-pointer. The Thunder with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Checked by Murray. Dort outside. Pass to Williams. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. To stop the drought. Outside Giddey. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Nails it from 3.
But on the catch and shoot, you've got to be shot ready. And Gilgeous-Alexander showing off his pretty form.
Murray passes to Gordon. Back to Murray. Out to Gordon. On the wing, Porter. Dort defending.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
From 13. Goes back up. And it's Jokic laying it in.
You got to box out the big man, Jokic. When you don't, he makes you pay.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Pass to Holmgren. And there's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Boy, this guy's confidence from the outside is growing and growing. Gilgeous-Alexander with the three-point shot.
Murray passes to Jokic. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first quarter. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Giddey.
Such a clever player. Jokic is adept at using his body to get these shooting fouls. And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
Now here's Dort. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 6 to shoot. Back to Williams. Fires for 3. Not going to go that time. Now Denver takes it the other way. To the middle. And stolen by Williams. Porter against Dort. The kick out to Williams. Stolen by Jokic. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Another shot. And that one's long. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's all tied up. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
Wow, what a quick release from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. What a pretty pull-up.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be...
And please give a big round of applause for your Thunder Youth Dance Team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Dort, right side. Takes it inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, you've got to have a tight handle to make that kind of move. Lou Dort, show off.
Since KD left Oklahoma City in the summer of 2016, the Thunder have not won a playoff series, Doris.
That's exactly right, B.A. They had a few playoff teams, but they were all bounced in the first round. I think that is what led this organization to basically hit the reset button. Now they want a title caliber team, not a team stuck in the middle.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Checked by Murray. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Williams. Jacks up with 3. Here's Holmgren. Dort outside. Outside. Williams. Gets the 3 to fall. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And they pick up 2. Jokic has got his second basket on the night.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D and to a look.
Williams on the wing. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game. Well, Doris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You're talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Outside, Williams. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. A minute 15 left in the first half. Outside Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Giddey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Giddey's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, that's about confidence and composure on the interior. Josh Giddey does stand 6'8", makes that a little easier.
Here's Jokic. 5 points in the game. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam comes by Gilgeous-Alexander.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
Jokic with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Murray from outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Thunderball.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. Wiggins outside. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Aaron Wiggins.
And he's good on the second. Now Murray, and the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Thunder out in front, they lead by 3. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, and it's man in at the point. That's the group for Mark Daigneault starting the second half.
And guys, over the last several years, Denver's been top 10 in offensive rating. Now, they played a slower pace, but made the most of their possessions.
For 3, Williams grabs the board. Thunder with a lead. Wiggins outside. Uses the glass on the layup. Boy, this Denver team, great offensively over the last couple of seasons. How so?
Well, BA, they execute in the half courts. That's pretty simple. I mean, so difficult to do against NBA defenses. Now, normally they have multiple ball handlers on the floor, guys who can make quick decisions.
Here's Robinson-Earl, green covering, stolen by Bryant. Pass to Brown. Jackson on the wing. Pounded by Wiggins. 4 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Bryant, plenty of space. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Well, you let Thomas Bryant get set for that shot. He's able to make it without hesitation.
Wiggins outside. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Joe. Back to Williams. Wiggins outside. Baseline try. And he can't get that one. And the Nuggets going the other way now. Hounded by Wiggins. Bryant outside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Jackson down low. Kick out to Brown. This for the tie. Pass to Green. The three. Connects from downtown. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Here's Robinson Earl. Green covering. Here's Joe. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And the shot's good by Wiggins. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Jackson down low. Tipped away. Hounded by Wiggins. 5 to shoot. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
I didn't see that crossover coming, and neither did the defender, apparently.
Here's Joe, defended by Brown. Pass to Robinson Earl. 1:19 left in the third quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
The Oklahoma City Thunder, clearly an organization focused on the future, look no further than the median age of their roster. One of the youngest teams in the league.
That free throw misses. Right, so having a young team like the Thunder must have its advantages and disadvantages, huh, Doris?
Unequivocally, the upside your guys have brings energy, potential, and obviously their lack of experience can hurt when you take on more veteran teams. But the key for this organization is player development. Can you build habits? Can you build culture? And can you build a winner?
Down low. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Pass to Bryant.
Thunder foul.
Here's Wiggins.
Jeremiah Robinson Earl. First personal foul. First team foul.
41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
Pass to Williams. And the shot goes.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Jackson outside. Outside for Green. And here's Brown. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Thunder leading by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder, Houston.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Denver, Reggie Jackson out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Jeff Green. Then it's Thomas Bryant. Shot clock at 5. Into the lane. And then Bryant with the dunk.
How about that mobility from the big man? Thomas Bryant exploding.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Pass to Giddey. Here's Holmgren. Dort outside. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Thunder lead by 5.
Well, Luke Dort off the deck, that powerful frame on the drive. Don't mess with him, boy.
Kicks it out to Bryant. Now Brown. Bryant, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Watching SGA run this offense, He's so patient, and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Brandon.
You know, B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Gordon with a screen on Dort. Porter the pass to Gordon. Outside for Porter. Jokic in the post. Pass to Gordon. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocked away. Murray with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Porter the pass to Jokic. Here's Caldwell Pope. Gordon with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. With the fadeaway. Gordon can't hit. Thunder with a lead. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Porter against Dort. Gordon with a screen on Dort. Pass to Caldwell Pope. 5 on the clock. To end the run. And right on target. And for the Thunder, they're shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams in the post. Gordon's on him. Williams with it. Checked by Murray. And Williams punches it home.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Jokic passes to Gordon. They kick it out to Murray. The three. Right side Porter. Out to Gordon. Here's Caldwell Pope. Giddey defends. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. The Thunder have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Thunder.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
Gordon outside. Porter with a screen on Williams. To the paint. Stolen by Giddey. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Holmgren. Pass to Giddey. Dort with it. There's the three. Gordon pulls it in. From deep. The shot won't fall. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin.
live on 2K Sports. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Murray in at the point.
First personal foul.
And Jokic signing a huge extension this offseason. Largest contract at the time it was signed. You knew it was coming, as he just means so much to the franchise, and that's the cost for a back-to-back MVP.
And here is Murray. Gordon with a screen on Conley. Murray the pass to Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
To the paint. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Jokic with this screen on Conley. Murray the pass to Jokic. Caldwell Pope kicks to Murray. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Porter. Outside for Murray. Gordon with the screen for Murray. Launches a 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
And Murray showing some smarts right there. Some good patience in that pick and roll.
Conley against Murray. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
Rick, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
His first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10" wing. And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Now here's Edwards. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
Man, that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
Here is Porter. Porter double team. Stolen by McDaniels. Outside, Towns. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat him. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the and-one opportunity.
Now, here's Jokic. Murray outside. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
2 minutes.
Passes it to Jokic. Over Gobert. Outside for Murray. Back to Gordon. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And again, Denver no good. Minnesota in the lead. How about this one crank they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Now here's Porter. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. The kick out to Porter. Murray left side. They can use a bucket. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Conley against Murray. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert, and he lays it straight in.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
He can't get it to go. And Minnesota now the other way. Outside Edwards. It's the crossover. And Edwards with the stuff.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Caldwell Pope outside. Conley against Murray. It's stolen by Edwards. Conley against Murray. Conley the pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And this is right around the time that one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Timberwolves. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota. But out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Gordon kicks to Jokic.
And good defense from Towns. He's a big-time shot blocker, and that reputation can scare shooters.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jokic. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Jokic inside, defended by Gobert. Murray scanning the floor over Conley. Rebound Minnesota.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Gobert with it. Now guarded by Porter. McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Jokic with his screen on Towns. Gordon the pass to Porter. And the foul called on Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Porter with it. Working on McDaniels. Murray outside. Shot clock at 6. Shot from the top of the key. You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone, even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense. It used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens. Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Conley against Murray. Towns down low. With the shot. Misses the baby hook. The Nuggets trail by 10.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
But Jokic, I mean, the potential break of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Bryant with a screen for Jackson. Drives to the hoop. Brown outside. No good on the triple. Timberwolves leading by 8. Out to Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Green finds Bryant. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Bryant doing some work on the inside. Nice soft touch from 10 feet in.
Here's Edwards driving inside. And the layup falls. That's 12 points for Anthony Edwards.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Right side, Bryant. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
It's just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Coach Anderson is out there with Prince. Then it's Naz Reid, and it's Alexander Walker into the 2 guard. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you can tell it meant a lot to a player. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
And the pass to Brown. Launches it. The rebound by Anderson.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Prince finds Reid. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Jackson looking around. Bryant drives in, unable to get that one.
You have to really like his energy getting to the rim there. Shocked that he blew the dunk, but you know most times he's going to posterize his man.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely, and it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Jackson drives in. Left side Anderson. And there's the drive. Pass to Reed. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's an 11-point Minnesota lead.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
And they double up Brown. Green kicks to Brown. Bryant with a screen on Prince. Jackson has the open look. No good from outside. Minnesota leading by 11. Anderson with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Nuggets have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. The kick out to Brown. And the wide open shot from Green. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Jackson. To the middle. Bryant dishes to Green. To end the drought. That shot no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way.
2 minutes.
Prince finds Reed. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Brown outside. Green with a screen for Brown. Stolen by Anderson. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Alexander Walker.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Green with a screen for Bryant. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. There's Jackson with the three. Goes back up. The shot by Bryant, no good.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Outside for Jackson. From deep. And again, Denver, no good. And the Timberwolves with possession. It's been 10 unanswered points. Here's Noel, and again it's Minnesota converted.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight. He's so good at getting to the rim, maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Here's Anderson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Kyle Anderson getting physical with the defense that time. That helps him draw the contact.
Both free throws good from Anderson. And here are the Nuggets now, trailing by 19. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by Minnesota.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's the three. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Minnesota feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Denver, Green is out there with Bryant. Then there's Bruce Brown. And there's Jackson. Here's Edwards. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Brown. Green, the pass to Bryant. Braun, defended by Gobert. Green against Towns. 5 on the clock. Braun. And it's off the back rim. No good. Minnesota leading by 19. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he can be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible. But he never got out of control. I mean, he kept his head and just stayed patient.
The lift he got from his home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Teardrop shot. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Edwards with the stop.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first. Overall, Anthony has a special ability to score.
Jokic inside. Gobert on him. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Edwards. Towns kicks to Conley. The 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. In the corner, it's Gordon. They get it again. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Towns with the steal.
Oh, great steal. Is there an aspect of this game they haven't controlled?
Here's Edwards. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 6 assists in the game. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Minnesota?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Jokic against Gobert. Jokic passes to Gordon. Outside Porter. 5 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Oh, impressive drive there by Edwards. Mixing it up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Edwards, a screen on Murray. Outside Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. The Timberwolves working the ball around now.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Timberwolves.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Edwards.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Conley finds Gobert. Conley surveying the D. Over in the corner, Edwards. Over Caldwell Pope. That one wide left. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Passes to Jokic. Back to Murray. Three-pointer. That shot, no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. Edwards drives in. And Edwards with the stuff.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Gordon with it. Now guarded by Towns. Murray for three. And again, Denver no good. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. They poured it out. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David...
nights. We've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooters league is what you see most of now.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, also Josh Giddey out there, Luguentz Dort out there with Holmgren, and it's Williams in at the power forward position. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. On the take. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Has to respect the tenacity. Gilgeous-Alexander isn't afraid of going straight at the defense on the drive.
That one's no good. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
And the Thunder in possession here. Following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Giddey. Lets it go from deep. Second chance shot. Williams against Edwards. Here's Holmgren. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Gobert inside. Shoots over Holmgren. Gobert, no good.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
McDaniels against Dort. Pass to Williams. Now here's Giddey. Clock at 6. Left side Williams. And the powerful one-handed slam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago.
Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
At the line for the Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Gobert. The Thunder pull it in. And looking at this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise.
Just 5 to shoot. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches a 3. Again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Dort against McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. That one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Conley on the attack.
Blocking foul on Jalen Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's a minute 12 left to play in the first quarter. There's the drive.
Oklahoma City foul. Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
Towns with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. 4 on the clock. Edwards.
Oh, hey, how about big time right there? Big time. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Here's Holmgren. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Conley passes to Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Now Gilgeous-Alexander fires the 3. That shot off. Gobert passes to Conley. Fires the 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Anthony Edwards has been on display. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Dort. Takes the 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. Some solid defense from Williams.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside Giddey. To the inside. Dort against Towns. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
You have to chase Gilgeous-Alexander off the arc. A guy with his confidence is just too dangerous.
Conley passes to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Puts up a 3. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But someone like a Vince Carter, in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
And so he makes both from the line. And when Dort's out there, Grant, he really gives this team a physical presence.
Oh, I like this guy, B.A. I mean, very strong, very aggressive at both ends. He makes a lot of hustle plays. Seems like every successful team has 1 or 2 of those guys like him.
Now here's Conley. Towns finds McDaniels. Tries again. The Thunder pull it in.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And Minnesota has possession. Following the bucket by the Thunder. Got a hand on it. They get it back. And the shot goes in. Gobert's got his 2nd bucket of the game. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Holmgren. Oh, a rip-rattling 2-handed jam! And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Conley passes to Towns. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Minnesota ball.
And we have to take another look at that block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 13.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
Pass to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. Blocked! And they get it back. McDaniels. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Outside, Williams. It's Dort on the wing. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Kept alive. Back to Dort. Pass to Holmgren. And stolen by Edwards. McDaniels passes to Towns. To the wing on the left. Up top, Edwards. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Gobert. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night. .52 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. Towns with a rebound.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Conley. Soft touch off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. 15 seconds left in the first half of this one. And Williams punches it home. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Here's Edwards. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the
Your Minnesota Timberwolves 19. The Thunder 20.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, and it's man in at the point. Here's Williams. Banked it in off the glass.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Inside. Got a piece of it. Pass to man. The kick out to Wiggins. Drains the triple. And it's a 6-point Thunder lead.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Brent. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Pass to Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Here's Joe. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Wiggins from long range. They get it back. Pass to Joe. Here's Alexander Walker. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Reed sets a screen. Back to Alexander Walker. Kicks it out to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. And here's Reed. The baseline J is off the mark.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Now here's Williams. And he makes it on the layup. Williams has gotten his second bucket.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
All right, everyone, give a big hand to your First Avenue Breakers.
The Timberwolves trail. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Pass to Prince. There's the double team with Wiggins. Lets the three fly. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Mann. Looking for his first basket, still in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Joe from behind the arc. Counted from distance. And it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Pass to Anderson. There's a minute 40 left in the third. Can't connect from short range. Williams in the post. Reed defending. Here's Mann. The kick out to Wiggins. 5 to shoot. Here's Joe. Here's Mann. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Prince. Back to Alexander Walker. And here's Reed. Here's Noel from the arc. The rebound by Mann.
Timberwolves foul. Nikhil Alexander Walker. First personal foul. First team foul.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Here are the Thunder with the ball. Big run right now for them, 11-2. Here's Robinson Earl, covered by Towns. Back to Robinson Earl. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Joe. Pass to Williams. Wiggins outside. Back to Williams. That one off the back iron and out.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Edwards can't hit. Here's Joe, guarded by Edwards. This one for 3. Hits the three-pointer. He's got 7.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup from Minnesota.
Well, we're starting to see the pieces fall into place in OKC. Their number 2 overall pick, Chet Holmgren, showing tremendous promise. And the chemistry he's developing with Josh Giddey and SGA makes them very, very intriguing.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Edwards against Giddey. They get the rebound. The layup misses. The Thunder shooting around 41%. Outside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Chet Holmgren.
Well, no-brainer choice here. I mean, given how incredible he's played, just decimated the defense and did whatever he wanted to. No doubt in anybody's mind that this award was going to him.
I'll tell you, this is the kind of game you love to have from your role players. Putting up big numbers, filling in the gaps, and supporting your squad out on the road. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Thanks for that, Allie. Shots blocked. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. It's tipped. Pass to Williams. Now Giddey. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Picked by Gobert. McDaniels finds Gobert. And there's a 3-second violation.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Yep, count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is Shea's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
Left side, Edwards. To halt the run. That shot missing. And the Thunder going the other way now. Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Left side, Giddey. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he sinks the second. The Timberwolves have got nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. Pass to Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Tries to break his ice. Oh, somehow misses the one-handed flush. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. 9 points in a row. A good run going. 1:44 left to play in the fourth. No problems knocking that one down. And that's a double-double for him now.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balance. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Yeah, I also have to call out the work they've done at the line. And they've been excellent at drawing fouls and capitalizing on those 3 points. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Thunder.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Chet Holmgren.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Pass to Holmgren. Oh, Gobert with a steal. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Edwards. Over Williams. Goes back up. And it's finished off by Gobert as he lays it in.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
And that's an intentional foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And he ends up missing both free throws. And they recover it. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one to walk into enemy territory.
Hey, good evening, Kevin.
I think we all appreciate him. What a terrific play. Great stuff, David. Thanks. Tip-off goes to Denver. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. And this game features 2 tremendous passing teams. And there should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Dort. Pass to Giddey. 4 on the clock, and a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Drains the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the game going here with the first basket for the Thunder. In the corner, Murray with it. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul.
They're going to have to think about sitting him out. I mean, that's his second foul here in less than a minute.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. It's a 3-point game. This team is credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Here's Porter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. During the last decade, from 2010 onwards, the Thunder had the second most wins in the NBA.
It's mind-boggling to consider that. That was clearly during the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden era. The Spurs had the most in that time frame. What that can tell you, though, is small market teams can win in the NBA.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Down low, stolen by Caldwell Pope.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
And that one's good by Porter.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. The kick out to Williams. Passes it to Holmgren. A beautiful reverse layup.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Takes a 3. He's off on that one. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. 6 to shoot. Over in the corner, Williams. Lets it go from deep. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Boy, wide open teammate. Really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
Jokic with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And that one is stuffed right through.
Wow, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander quick off his feet. Defense doesn't have time to react.
1:41 left to play in the first. One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Dort misses. Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander off his feet and sends it back.
.115 left to play in the first quarter. Gordon with a screen on Dort. Here's Porter, 6 on the shot clock. His shot is good, making it a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it, now guarded by Porter. And it's Giddey in the corner. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Well, you can see the long, lanky frame of Josh Giddey on display.
Wide open look here for Murray. No good with the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Dort. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, Dort touched the paint, and he was immediately thinking score.
Murray outside. From deep three-point range. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling.
Please give a big round of applause for your defense champion.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Josh Giddey. Holmgren is out there with Williams. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3. The Nuggets trail by 6. Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Count that bucket.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Caldwell Pope finds Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. To the middle, Holmgren with the steal. Williams up on top. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Porter inside. He's got 6. Here's Jokic. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter. Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Caldwell Pope outside. Offline with his 3. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Giddey against Porter. Giddey kicks to Williams. And the 3 ball is good. Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for the Thunder.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
Here's Jokic. Oh.
spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Wise beyond his years. Giddy has a great feel for the game and terrific court vision.
Well, the other thing you love, Greg, is the size he gives you out of the backcourt. Obviously, he needs to improve his consistency from range, but he's got all the tools you must have if you're going to be an all-star in the NBA.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Dort, left side. Shot clock at 6. Now the pass to Giddy. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Now, here's Jokic. Defense right on him. Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, tremendous understanding right there of Aaron Gordon in the pick and roll using size and quick thinking. Nice.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Here's Giddy. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 5.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
For 3, Murray. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here is Porter. He's got 8. Gordon with a screen on Dort. Porter inside. Defended by Dort. Porter, no luck.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Thunder leading by 5.
The Thunder, 23.
First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One guy who's been getting it done is Michael Porter.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Reggie Jackson out there with Brown. And there's Bryant. And it's Green. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 5. Brown dishes to Green. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
That's his
and
first
the
personal
length
foul.
of Green is a real
First
issue
team foul.
for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's Mann. Going inside. Pass to Robinson Earl. The kick out to Williams. And it's sent back.
What blocking shots is usually about time, but with Thomas Bryant, it's about that tremendous length.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Green with a screen for Jackson to the inside. And it's Green missing. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Here's Joe. He's covered by Brown. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Nuggets trail by
3. Blocking foul called on Isaiah Joe. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Brown the pass to Green. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Second team foul.
Mann passes to Wiggins. Here's Mann. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Wiggins. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Wiggins has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Well, Trey Mann finished last season strong doors following a slow start to his rookie campaign.
No doubt, Kevin. He finishes the season averaging double figures in points per game. He certainly flashed natural scoring abilities, and as important, I thought, showed steady improvement on the defensive end. Now it's about trying to become more consistent in every phase of the game.
Out to the wing. Here's Robinson Earl. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And he nails the third. And so here's Denver. 7-point differential. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
They kick it out to Green. The shot, no good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Here's Mann. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Wiggins passes to Robinson Earl. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Jackson. For Denver, they've been just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Green with a screen for Jackson. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. They swipe it. Ryan against Williams. Pass to Joe. Clock at 6. Back to Williams. Kicks it out to Wiggins. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Wiggins has got the lead up to 10 now for the Thunder. Outside Jackson. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Jackson. And with the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Jackson looking it over, and it's Bryant in the corner. Green with a screen for Bryant, and as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. They'll make it tough to come back. Thunder lead by 14. And Bryant. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
These fans have been stunned by his performance. Of all the players they thought might do the most damage against him tonight, his name was not high on that list. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. We're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
All right, David, thanks. So the Thunder 5 right now. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Lou Dort. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Williams at the power forward. Murray for three. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Gordon. Back to Jokic. Denver needs to get off his shot. For three, Caldwell Pope. And they'll get another chance. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. From past the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Oklahoma City.
Back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the worst drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award. And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander sinks the triple. And the Thunder lead by 15. And from second rounder to MVP grade, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Oklahoma City.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
Murray kicks to Gordon. Now, here's Jokic. Not a lot of room. Unable to get that one. The Thunder leading by 14. There's the drive. Dort wide open. Misses the three. Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now, Jokic. Good on the shot.
This is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the three. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Nugget shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
13 foul. At the line for your
Free throw
Nuggets,
good from Caldwell Pope.
Contagious Caldwell Pope. 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Oklahoma City has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Williams a screen on Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Passes it to Giddey. And here is Holmgren. Dort with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. And Dort gets it to go.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Thunder.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they'd sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Chet Holmgren.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Fires from deep. It's good from long range. Gordon's got it back down to within single digits for Denver.
You see, before you could give Aaron Gordon a cushion from deep. At this point, though, he has honed that part of his arsenal.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Giddey. Puts up a three. It's held in by Jokic. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. And in the win, thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
kickoff tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Jokic with it, Towns covering. Gordon with a screen on Towns. Here's Jokic, and the dunk by Jokic.
Jokic is doing things at that position that a lot of bigs just dream about.
Now here's Edwards. Not a lot of room. Out left to the wing. With the drive. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first
He'll
personal
go
foul.
on Michael Porter.
And good whistle there.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, B.A., and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
Now here's Towns. Left side Conley to the inside, and stolen by Jokic. Gordon outside. Going inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Gordon intense going in there on the drive, turning the defense's attempt to slow him down into a team foul.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A., selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Towns, that's good.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Murray. Jokic with a screen on Conley. Outside Porter. Clock at 6. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Murray against Conley. Towns, a screen on Murray. Conley passes to Towns. Back to Conley. Rejected by Jokic.
Yeah, you like when Jokic is this active on the defensive end. More blocks, please.
No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Murray for 3. The shot that time not on target. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Edwards. No luck on that one. Good D by Murray. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Porter the pass to Jokic. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Jokic has got his second basket of the game.
Such a good handle for a big guy. Nothing super fancy, but efficient. You think about some of the great young centers in this league, but when it comes to making everyone around him better, Jokic is the man.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Outside Murray. Pass to Gordon. And here's Jokic. Clock at 4. Tries it from 16. Here's Gordon. And that misses. That would have put him up.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
If you could pick any center in the league to start a team with, Brent, is Jokic your guy?
Man, between him and Embiid, we're talking about two different styles here, BA, but I love the passing and I love the positive impact that Jokic makes on the entire five that are on the floor, including himself. So Jokic is the guy.
Now here's Porter. Now here's Murray. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Murray passes to Gordon. Murray against McDaniels. Outside Murray. Pass to Caldwell Pope. The baseline J is on the way. Edwards pulls it in. And stolen by Murray. Here's Caldwell Pope. And here's Porter. Gordon with a screen on McDaniels. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves. Recording their second winning season since 2005. Getting on...
Oh, hey! How about that?
That's impressive. Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
Conley against Murray. Gordon with a screen on Conley. Murray from outside. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota in the lead. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Back to Conley. Out to the wing. From deep three-point range. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Porter with a screen on Gobert. Here's Jokic. Rebound Minnesota. McDaniels passes to Towns. No good.
Minnesota foul. Karl Anthony Towns. That's his
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
And here's Jokic outside. They get it back. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And Bryant, with that kind of positioning, he's going to get the dunk.
And Edwards slams it in.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Conley with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Tipped. Gobert passes to Conley. Over to the left wing. Here's Towns. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here.
2 minutes remaining in the first
Shot by Conley, no good. The Nuggets trail. Outside, Green. A minute 50 left in the first half. And that one's good. Bryant's got 6 points.
Bryant doing some work on the inside. Nice soft touch from 10 feet and in.
And it's powered home by Towns.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Green with a screen on Conley. Jackson, pass to Green. Count it.
Well, there's playmaking ability and there's a willingness to attack the basket. And Jackson good at orchestrating that pick and roll.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Well, one thing standing out right now is just how fearless everybody is in getting to the inside. They're taking advantage of any lane or angle they get to get after them.
Bryant outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal
Look at this Denver team, and you just expect them to be good for a long time. Obviously, MVP and Jokic, but their best players, all young, signed the long-term deals. They should be able to compete.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside Conley. Gobert inside. He's against Bryant, and it's good. 2 points.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there. Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That's his first personal foul. 15 foul.
That free throw no good.
It's been interesting as Reggie has finally seemingly found a home, or at least confidence in the way he plays. He's a guy who can carry you on offense, and he will score in bursts. And those will be very loud points.
Outside Edwards. And there's the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Jackson, the pass to Brown. Right side, Green. The 3 is up. Second chance effort. Kick out to Brown. Goes up again. Tipped. And we're through the first half of play. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
Your Nuggets, 22. The Timberwolves, 23.
Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, he plays such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
We've got Green, Reggie Jackson out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Thomas Bryant. That's the 5 to begin the second half from Michael Malone. Pass to Anderson. Reed to screen on Green. Anderson with it. Now guarded by Bryant. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. And Brent, you look at the Defensive Player of the Year award. Generally, the province of big men. Does that shortchange the great perimeter defenders?
I think so. I mean, we're seeing more and more with teams playing small, BA, the value of being switchable on the perimeter and taking on the best offensive player that tends to come from the wing position. You got to put some more value in how wing defenders are out there and shutting down primary offensive players on the other team.
Jackson for 3. Prince grabs the miss. The Timberwolves shooting great, 62% for the field and continuing to get it done. Out of bounds, it'll be Nuggets ball.
Who's ball? Nuggets ball.
The Nuggets shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Pass to Green. Back to Jackson. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Just dicing through the lane there was Reggie Jackson.
And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A. After dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Back to Green. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Reed. And he converts the layup. Reed's got 5.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Here's Brown. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Green, a screen. Brown passes to Green. Shoots over Anderson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal
That
foul.
one on Anderson. First free throw is good.
At the line for your Nuggets.
And both free throws good for Green. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Reed, a screen on Brown. To the middle. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And it's Green missing. Here's Prince. Outside, Anderson. With the putback. Denver in the lead. Pass to Brown. They double team Brown. And here's Bryant outside.
2 minutes.
Anderson covers. 3-pointer. And they'll get another chance. Tries yet again. And the layup is up and in.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
And for Minnesota, their shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Prince can't hit. Denver has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. 1:25 left in the third. Bryant. Alexander Walker grabs a board. And here's Minnesota now, trailing by 4. Back to Prince. Pass to Noel. Outside, Anderson. To the paint. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Back to Green. And it's Noel with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. To the left wing. Anderson for 3. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds in the game. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Green. There's the block.
Good intensity on defense. Kyle Anderson using the length that time and timing it well to get the rejection.
This for the tie. No good on the layup. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Nuggets on top. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Minnesota. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. That one misses for Towns. Timeout called, the Nuggets. And as we head down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, thanks a lot. I had a chance to hear what Mike Malone was saying to his team. He told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. From this point forward, let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Conley passes to Edwards. Here's Towns. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Left side Murray. Gordon outside. Outside Porter. And stolen by Edwards. Down low. Here's Towns. And Towns with the power finish.
You know Towns' team is loving this. He's letting his natural scoring ability run wild on offense.
Gordon against Towns. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Porter in the post. McDaniels covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jokic. No good that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan. Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Porter with a screen on Gobert to stop the run. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Edwards with it. Checked by Gordon. Outside McDaniels. Here's Edwards. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Porter the pass to Jokic. Soft touch off the glass.
The marriage of a big man and touch. There it was from Jokic.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. Outside McDaniels. Towns a screen on Porter. McDaniels passes to Towns. He gets it in there. Towns has got 8 points in the quarter.
It's so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and roll. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
Gordon can't hit. For Minnesota, they've gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Unbelievable shooting down the stretch has them sitting pretty.
Shooting for Minnesota.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Caldwell Pope, guarded by Edwards. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. And here's Minnesota now. Outpacing them right now, a 15-2 run. McDaniels, a screen on Jokic. Gobert passes to Edwards. From the stripe. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up and it's over the top.
Are you kidding me? Wow.
Amazing.
Man.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this one. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Towns for three. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Mike Conley. That's his third personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within single digits.
Jokic gives you such a great foundation out there. He stays so level-headed. That's the kind of leader that this team has been feeding off of.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
McDaniels passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Murray from outside. And he stays with it. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one.
The end of the game.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Thanks again for
For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian.